Guys, so today I'm going to be talking to you about basically my fresh spring look with dewy skin, and this is just what I do to get that kind of look going on. So basically it's a look without foundation. So here I have my Mally Consolation Concealer, and that's what I'm going to start using this morning. It's going to give me a nice glowy look around the eyes, and it's going to get rid of any dark circles that I may have. My dark circles have actually gotten a lot better here lately, so that's a good thing. So right now I'm applying my concealer with the brush that it came with in the kit. And I usually just do a triangle shape like that just to make sure that I cover the area. It's better to do a triangle shape and make sure you get in the corner of your eye as well, because that's also where you house a lot of darkness. So just a little tip when you're applying your concealer. If I wanted my whole face to look a lot brighter, I would apply concealer to most of my face, and that would also brighten up the rest of my face. So here I go again on the other side, doing the exact same thing and just blending it down. Basically this concealer that I have is a little bit lighter than my skin color. Not much, but just by a little bit. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my favorite Sigma brush, which is the F82, and this brush is perfect for blending in your concealer, and I absolutely love this brush for that purpose. And you can actually see the brush in motion right there. Absolutely love this brush. It does not take long to actually give you wonderful coverage. So that's one thing that I definitely love about this brush. And I'm just basically checking it out to make sure that I don't have any creasing going on and that I've blended out well. The next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to apply my e.l.f. concealer. Whoops, well actually I dropped my primer there. I'm going to go ahead and start priming my eyelids. And it's Tarte Amazonian Smooth Operator is the name of it, just in case you're wondering. All the products that I'm using today were featured in my favorites video. So I'm just going to make sure I apply that all over my lid on both eyes. And this is just going to make sure that my shadow doesn't crease throughout the day, and it's going to be long wearing, so it's going to stay on all day. Okay, now I'm using my e.l.f. This is the correcting concealer. And I love this because it also adds another brightening effect to my eyes. And it's one shade lighter than the Mally Consolation Concealer palette. It's actually an apricot beige. And you guys can really see how that just lightened up my whole eye area. And so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and set this with my powder. It's taking me a second to find it here for some reason. And I'm just going to use the brush again that came with my applicator. And I'm just going to basically set this. That's why I'm using the powder, because it's going to set it. And this way I don't have to worry about the concealer creasing underneath my eye today. And make sure you just tap off any excess that you get. Also, before I started doing this look, I made sure that I applied my sunscreen to my face. It was actually the Josie Marion Argan Oil with the SPF of 40. So that was already applied before. Okay, here I was going to use my MAC Skin Finish, but for some reason I realized that that's not what I told you I was going to use earlier. So I went ahead and used my NYX Eliminating Bronzer. Basically, it just gives you a nice glow, and it kind of makes your skin look dewy, so that's what I like about it. And basically for this, I'm using my Sigma F86 brush, and that is just the perfect brush for getting you that highlight that makes you look dewy, pretty much. And I just absolutely love this brush for that reason. And as you can see, that's just how I apply it, all in the T-zone, along the nose, the tip of the lip, and on the cheeks. Next, I have the Tarte that's infused with Amazonian clay. With Maracuja oil, and it is the Smooth Operator. I believe that's the shade I'm using. And as you can see, it just gives you a nice shimmer. And I'm making sure I put that on the apples of my cheeks and pulling the blush out. It's a cream blush, so I could set it with a powder if I wanted to, or I could just leave it like that. I'm actually going to leave it like that. The next thing I'm getting out is my Malt London. And basically I'm looking for a brush to apply this shadow with. I'm going to use not the dark color, but the other color that's in that palette, which is that lighter brown color. Absolutely love that color for summer. During the summertime, I usually go with a lot of nudes. I'm not too big on using a lot of bright colors, but I think that nude is probably one of the best ways to actually go in the summertime. And this is the palette is called Smoky Brun, and it's 002. So I didn't have the brush that I was looking for this, so I actually chose another brush. This is the crayon brush that I got, and this is a bigger fluffy brush, and I'm just going to use that to apply it all over my lid and bring it up into the crease area. I believe that you can get a nice eye look with just basically using one shade. If you just basically focus on your outer parts of your eye, you can darken those, and you can basically use that one shadow to get a nice look. So I love when you have shadows that you can actually do more than one look with. So next I'm using my mascara, which is the Tarte Lights Camera Action mascara, and I'm putting 2 coats on the top and 1 coat on the bottom. I absolutely love this mascara, and since I've been using it, I've noticed that my eyelashes have gotten a lot longer, and they're actually soft all day long. They're not hard and brittle, so that's something else that I absolutely love about Tarte. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to use is my liner, I do believe, and I'm using the Espresso Lane. This is my Mally Evercolor Ultimate Waterproof Eyeliner, and basically it's just a dark brown kind of color, and I love dark brown because I think it brings out brown eyes, and it just makes it actually look a little bit more put together. So I absolutely love that, and I'm just rimming the waterline. I'm not going to do my tight line. And next I'm putting on my Viva Glam 4 lipstick from MAC. Which is basically my henna color to this spring look. And just checking everything out and make sure that I got the look I wanted to achieve. And it looks like I'm happy with it. So that's my look, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.